Okay, so this video is going to go through significant figures, and after going through the idea, we're going to do 100 examples. Alright, so if we have the number 189,262.0781, okay, we can look at that in terms of different numbers of significant figures. So to one significant figure, you look at the first thing that you can measure. So the first digit you can measure is the 100,000 column, and then we round up or down based on that. So the one after, the digit after. So we have 100,000 is here, and then we have 80,000 as the next thing. That would round up to 200,000 because 80,000 is closest to another 100,000, so it rounds up. Alright, then if we're doing it to two significant figures, you go, okay, well I can measure the 100,000s, I can measure the 10,000s, and then I have this, so they're the first two significant figures, and then I have this 9,000. And so will that round up or down? Is 9,000 closest to another 10,000, or is it closer to 0 10,000s? And it's closer to another 10,000, so it rounds up. So we get this 190,000 if it's to two significant figures. Okay. And then if it was to three significant figures, do the same thing. I can measure the 100,000, I can measure the 80,000, I can measure the 9,000. Then I'm just looking at the hundreds now. Is 200 closer to another 1,000, or is it closer to being 0 thousands? It's closer to being 0 thousands, we round down. So that one there to three significant figures is 189,000. That one does not round up. Okay, the next one, four significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can measure this, measure this, measure this, measure this. I've now got 60 that I'm looking at. Would that round up or round down? Is it closer to another 100 or closer to 0 hundreds? It's closer to another 100, so I round up. So you get the 189,300. So it just rounds up. Okay, and you can continue in that fashion for all these. And significant figures are really about to what degree of accuracy can you measure something. So if you're measuring, so here's Earth. My drawing's so bad. Here's Earth, here's the Moon. If you're measuring this, you might only be able to go to the nearest kilometer. You might not be able to get to the nearest millimeter or something. So that would be correct to a certain number of significant figures. Alright, and so the rules are if the digit is a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, so 5 or above, you round up. If it's less than 5, you round down. Alright, so now we're going to do 100 examples, and I'm just going to pick some numbers of accuracy, some numbers of significant figures, and I'm going to do it in brackets. So if I put a 3, it means I'm going to 3 significant figures. If I put a 4, I'm going to go to 4 significant figures. Alright, so if we look at the first one, let's go to say 6 significant figures here. Well, I have a 0 here. I haven't measured anything yet, so that in the tenths column is the first thing that I've measured. So that's significant. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I've counted all those, and then I round up based on this one. So this number, correct to 6 significant figures, would be 0.730077. Okay, let's do this one to 3 significant figures. So the first thing that you measure is the 4. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then you look at the one after. That 9 is going to round that one up. So that one's going to be 0.486. Okay. Let's do this one to two significant figures. So I can't measure anything until I get to here. So 1, 2, this one rounds down. So this one's 0.97 to two significant figures. Okay, let's do this one to three significant figures. So you can't measure anything yet, so you go 1, 2, 3, and then you round based on this one. So this one is 0.903, it rounds up. Okay, let's do this one to 4 significant figures. So the first thing you measure is the 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one rounds up. Okay, so because this one's going to round this one, it's going to be slightly different. So this one, the answer is going to be 0.9340. So what happens is if you round this one up, that goes to a 10, which makes it a 0 and a 1. So it makes this one a 4, so 0.9340. It's probably easy to see if I just quickly do a very simple example, right? If you had 99 cents, that's like closer to $1, yeah? So if you're going to one significant figure, well, you're going to the nearest 10 cents. Well, the nearest 10 cents is $1. So that would round that one up. You would have 100 cents. So that would become 1.0. So that one will go to 1.0. Alright, let's just keep going. Let's do this one to two significant figures. So the first thing you measure is this one, 1, 2, so it's going to round up. It's 0.52. Okay, let's do this one to two significant figures. So this one's slightly different. You can't measure anything, or you haven't measured anything yet. You haven't measured anything yet. You haven't measured anything yet. The first thing you measure is the 4. So the second digit, the second significant figure is the 5. Then we round based on this one. So it's going to be 0.0046. Okay, let's do this one to one significant figure. So the first thing you measure is the 3. This one rounds down, so it's 0.3. Okay, let's do this one to, say, two significant figures. So the first thing you measure is the 5. This is the second significant figure. And then you round based on this one, so it's going to be 0.51. It rounds up. Okay, let's do this one to three significant figures. So the first thing you measure is the 1, so 1, 2, 3, and then you round based on this one. So the answer is 0.0136. Okay, let's do this one to say 5 significant figures. So you can measure the hundreds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I round based on this one. So the answer is going to be 518.67. It rounds this one up. Okay, let's do this one to two significant figures. So I can measure the thousands, I can measure the hundreds, and then I'm rounding this one. I'm rounding this number based on this one. So 70 is closer to another 100. So the answer is going to be 1,000 plus 10 hundreds makes it 2,000. So this is the tricky type of rounding. So we go, the answer is that will round up, which will go to 10 hundreds, which will go to another 1,000, so it's going to be 2,000. Okay, let's do this one to say 2 significant figures. So I can measure this, round based on this, so it's closest to 290, it rounds down. Okay, let's do this one to 4 significant figures. I can measure this, and this, and then you round based on this one, so it rounds down, so 363.2. Okay, let's do this one to 2 significant figures, so 1, 2, you round based on this one, so the answer is 74. Okay, let's do this one to 1 significant figure, so that's your first significant figure, you round based on this is 800, it's going to round up, it's close to another 1,000, so the answer is 2,000. Let's do this one to 2 significant figures, so 1, 2, you round based on this, so the answer is 340. It rounds it up. Okay, let's do this one to 4 significant figures, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This one rounds it up, so we have 1, 4, 6, 9. Okay, let's do this one to say 3 significant figures, so 1, 2, 3, round based on this one, it's going to round down 124. Let's do this one to 5 significant figures, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this one's going to round up 1930.7. Okay, let's do this one to, let's say 6 significant figures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to round down because it's a 0, so 1833.48. Okay, let's do this one to 8 significant figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to round up, so 1622.8102. Okay, let's go to 6 significant figures, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You round based on this one, so 1621.03. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures, so 1, 2, 3, you round based on this one, so you have 8 ones, which is close to another 10, so that's going to round up to 1420. Let's do this one to 2 significant figures, so 1, 2, that's going to round down, so 990. Okay, let's do this one to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3. This one's going to round it up, so it's closest to 696. Let's do this one to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, rounds down, 1560, 1560. Let's do this one to 3 significant figures, so 1, 2, 3, so the answer is 1070. Let's do this one to 4 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, round based on this one, so the answer is 1904. Okay, let's do this one to 5 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to round down on this one, so 1783.4. Let's do this one to 2 significant figures, so 1, 2, you round based on this one, so 1200. Let's do this one to 3 significant figures. So you can measure this, measure this, measure this, round based on this. The answer is 32.2. Okay, let's do to 4 significant figures here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to round up. 5.04. Let's go to, say, 2 significant figures. 1, 2, round down. 42. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures. 1, 2, 3. Round based on that. So 37.2. Okay, let's go to 4 significant figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. You round based on that, so 95.12. Okay, let's go to 1 significant figure. So that's the first significant figure. You're going to round up. So you have 90, and you're rounding up. So it's going to round to 100. Okay, let's do to 4 significant figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Round based on this, so 61.91. Let's go to 2 significant figures. So you can't measure anything until you get to the 3. So 1, 2, and then you round down. 0.32. Okay, let's go to 2 significant figures again. 1, 2, round down. 0.13. Okay, let's go to 2 significant figures. So in this case, the first thing you measure is the 5. So that's the first significant figure. That's the second significant figure, and then you round based on the one after. So the answer is 0.0058. Rounds down. Okay, let's do it to 2 significant figures. 1, 2, rounds up from the 7, so 0.45. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures. So 1, 2, 3, rounds up. 0.966. Let's go to 2 significant figures. So first thing measure is this. 1, 2. Let's round up. 0.84. Okay, 4.74. Let's do to 4 significant figures. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Round based on that. So 4.741. Oh, sorry, 4.742. Okay. Let's go to 5 significant figures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's going to just state it as 93.071. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures. So 1, 2, 3. You round up based on that. So 82.9. Let's go to 6 significant figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 76.744. That rounds down. Let's go to 3 significant figures. 1, 2, 3. It rounds up. 7.33. Okay, let's go to 2 significant figures. 1, 2. Rounds down. 77. Let's go to 3 significant figures. 1, 2, 3. It rounds up, so it's 58.6. Okay, let's go to 2 significant figures. So 1, 2, you round based on this one. So this one's going to go up to 11. Because this is 5/10. And if you have 10/10, you have another whole. So it rounds up to 10 holes and another hole is 11 holes. Okay, so the next one, let's go to 2 significant figures, 1, 2, it's going to stay at 22. Okay, let's go to 4 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to round down, 3.285. Let's go to 2 significant figures, 1, 2, it's going to round up, so 9.9. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures, so you can measure this, so then it's 5.04, because this one will round down. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures, so 1, 2, 3, and then this is the tricky one. So because this is going to round up, it's going to make it 10 hundredths, which will then change this one to be another tenth. So this one's going to be 7.3 0 to 3 significant figures. Okay, so the 9 rounds this one up, which would go to 10, so you have to round again, so you get 7.30. Alright, let's do two significant figures, 1, 2, 7.8. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, round based on this, so 5.76. Okay, let's go to 4 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, round based on this, so 8.093. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures, so 1, 2, 3, you're going to round down because of the 3, so 8.08. Okay, let's go to 1 significant figure, so this is 9 holes, this is 5 tenths, it's going to have to round up, because 5 tenths is just a rule that we round up if it's a 5. So the answer is 10. Okay, so let's go to 3 significant figures, so 1, 2, 3, round up, 5.31. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, round up, 1.61. Let's go to 6 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You round based on this, so 25.6894. That rounds that one up. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3. Round up based on that, so 10.8. Let's go to 4 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, round based on that, so 16.33. Let's go to 1 significant figure, so it's going to round down to 40. Let's go to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, so that one's going to go to 30.7. Let's go to 4 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to round up, 16.24. Okay, let's go to say 2 significant figures, 1, 2. So 2.5. Let's go to 1 significant figure. It's going to round up to 7. To 2 significant figures, it's going to round to 5.9. So rounding that one up because that's a 7. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 7.31. Let's go to 2 significant figures, 1, 2, it's going to round up, 5.8. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, so 3.86. Okay, let's go to one significant figure, so 3. Let's go to 4 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to round up again, and this is going to be the tricky one, so it's going to be 8 point, so it rounds up to be 10, so it rounds up that one, so it goes 8.070. Okay, let's do this one to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, so 3, 7, 4, 0, 0. Okay, let's go to 2 significant figures, so 1, 2, it's going to round down, so 3, 8, 0, 0, 0. Okay, let's go to 5 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, round based on that, so 5, 4, 4, 3, 6. Okay, 7184.24, let's go to 3 significant figures, so 1, 2, 3, round down, 7180. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, you round up based on that one, so 6, 6, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 0. Okay, let's go to 4 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, you round based on this one, so 8, 5, 0, 8. Okay, let's go to 5 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you round based on this one, so 2, 2, 1, 3, 1. 2 significant figures, 1, 2, that rounds down, so 4, 6, 0, 0, 0. Okay, 5 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stays the same because it rounds down, 7, 3, 4, 4, 9. Okay, let's do 6 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rounds up based on that, so 5, 6, 3, 7, 1.7. Okay, let's do 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 0, 0. Okay, 4 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to be 3, 8, 8, 5, 0. Okay, let's go to 2 significant figures, 1, 2, 7, 5, 0, 0, 0. Okay, let's go to 5 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, round based on this, 2, 8, 9, 1, 9. Okay, let's go to 4 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, round up, 4, 4, 4, 7, 0. Okay, let's go to 2 significant figures, 1, 2, so 6, 90. Let's go to, say, 5 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that rounds down, 6, 3, 8, 5, 4. Okay, let's go to 5 significant figures, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you round based on this, so 4, 8, 8, 3.1. Okay, let's go to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, rounds down, so 2, 1, 0, 0, 0. Alright, let's go to 5 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you round based on this, so you get 3, 4, 8, 3, 8. Okay, let's go to 5 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, round based on this, so 2, 8, 0, 8, 4. And let's go to 3 significant figures. Again, this is the more challenging one. So 1, 2, 3, you round based on this one. So that's going to round up and give you 10 hundreds. So then you have to round up to give another 1,000. So that is 4, 8, 0, 0, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. All right. So in summary, significant figures are about different degrees of accuracy, and all you have to do is figure out the first thing that you can measure, and then count and then round based on the number of significant figures that one's rounded to. So for example, just to highlight again, this one here, if you got some measurement, the first digit that you measure is this one, so that's the first significant figure. That's the second significant figure. And if I was rounding to 2 significant figures, or writing the number to 2 significant figures, then I would round up based on this. If this is a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, I'm going to round this one up. If it was below 5, it's going to stay the same. So that's it. Hope it helps. Thanks.